Oh, yeah, brothers and sisters, you have joined us in the basement. This is a classic rock radio station, but for 2 hours on Sunday night, we bring you guys the best indie music from all around the world because we love to play local music, and everybody's local to somewhere. My name's Nick Thomas. I'm here with Bootsy Hambone in the basement.
And do you know that we are playing the classic rock of tomorrow?
Basically, that is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's all good stuff right here. In the basement, it's show number 354 tonight. We are brought to you by Merle's Music, the coolest little music store in the whole world, right here in Rolla, Missouri. Go on down there and get all of your musical needs. I'm not kidding. They will take care of everything you need right down there. Lessons, instruments, sheet music, everything, whatever you need. I guess nowadays you can get all the sheet music off of the internet.
Well,
but
yeah.
If you want a book.
Yeah, if you want a book, you can't really get the book off the internet. Well, you could put all the pages together, but that'd be a real pain in the butt when it's just way easier. And besides, the books you get at Merle's usually have pictures on them, too.
That's true. And you can get Merle to autograph it.
Yeah, right. You get to hang out with those guys at Merle's Music.
They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Go on down, hang out with them sometime. Play some music. A lot of those guys will just grab a guitar and start playing along with you. No doubt about it. Along that line, too, I'd like to say real quick that this coming next Sunday, during the Basement Tape Show, also it's going to be John Pratt's Open Blues Jam night at the Tater Patch. That's for all musicians that like to play the blues. Head on over to the Tater Patch next Sunday if you're not listening to the Basement Tape Show, and take your guitar with you, and they will get you up on stage and let you play a tune. It's a lot of fun. Bootsy and I are going to try to make it this week, too. I've got a couple of blues songs ideas that I would really love to throw at John and see if he could play them. So
to see if he could play them. I want to start this show out with a big shout out.
Okay.
I want to give a big shout out to Bob and John of Trilogy. They played this Friday night, and my brother Dale, hi Dale, and his friend Fran, hi Fran. They're not listening tonight, but I know they're going to be listening later. We had a great time, and especially thank you for playing Chevy Van.
Yeah.
We've been asking for that forever.
Well, just a couple of years. You know.
Well, yeah, but every time we say when we go, Chevy Van, kind of like Freebird. I guess I got tired of hearing it.
Somebody yelled Freebird that night, too.
Yeah, I noticed. Chevy Van was better. I don't think they could have pulled Freebird off.
Well, like I was saying a little earlier, though, it's the best indie music on the Basement Tape Show, and Bootsy's going to introduce the first set for tonight because there's a few things in there I might not be able to pronounce correctly.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
So, Bootsy has got the microphone.
Okay, the first song that we're going to play is called Ballad of the Unsigned Band. I thought that would be a good one to start with, and it's by Santa Barbara, California band The Tearaways. And we played The Tearaways several times, and we're never disappointed, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed this time either. We're going to follow that up with Renato Sbeghen from Bauru, Brazil, doing his tune Late for the Last Waltz. And my cover song for this week is by Wily Bo Walker, doing the cover of Bo Diddley's Who Do You Love? Wily Bo out of London, England. I think this first set's going to get everybody started off. So sit back, don't relax, get excited, and let's hear a little bit about the Ballad of the Unsigned Band.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Temp from For the Broken, and you're listening to Nick and Bootsy from the Basement Tapes. Rock!
Toward New Orleans, got a girl in French Quarter with a bourbon flavor lips. Sorry, Roger, I'm late for the last rose. Plantation house full of smoking Dixieland. The fire eater got me 2 tickets for the band's farewell concert. Sorry, Richard, I'm late for the last waltz. The Wonderland, enter San Francisco Bay, 1976, on Thanksgiving Day. Sorry, Rick, I'm late for the last waltz. Joint where they say the turkey scheme. Smoked a lot, drank too much, slept drunk and woke in jail. Sorry, leave 'em, I'm late for the last waltz. To Brazil in a theater in Jau. I think the year it was 79. I was raptured by Scorsese's lens. Sorry, Garth, I'm late for the last waltz.
This is Chance
and Sean,
and we are Cost of Desire,
and you're listening to
Basement
Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Wily Bo Walker from out of London, England, doing his version of Bo Diddley's Who Do You Love?
And that was one heck of a version.
Yeah. That wasn't anywhere close to George Thorogood's version, that's for sure.
That was all Wily Bo.
Oh, yeah. I love that stuff. That sounded great, Bootsy. Thanks for picking that one out tonight, too.
I like it.
It's all good. Right here in the basement, we got the best indie music in the whole world coming at you for a while tonight. Next up is going to be a band from out of Advance, North Carolina called Atomic Lip Balm. They're going to do a tune for you called Blow It Up. Then after that, Jim Williams from out of Melbourne, Australia, doing
Go ahead, you can say it.
A tune called Just a Prick. And then after that, Midnight Kahuna out of Miami, Florida, doing a tune called Maybe. So the next three songs are Blow It Up, Just a Prick, and Maybe. Check this out.
Katie,
Devo,
and Jay.
We are the
Ashholes.
And you're listening to us in the basement with Nick and
Bootsy on K-Kid 92.9.
Well, forget just what I told you, girl. Didn't mean a thing. It's just a hidden moment where I plain forgot to think. Blame it on my drinking, blame it on the beer. My mind was full of nasty and my tongue was like a spear. If maybe you could overlook, girl, everything I did. I'm you know I'm just a prick and I always will be. Yeah, 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 will be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I know you could do better. You're just giving me a break and putting up with all my shit is more than one should take. Well, leaving was an option. You stayed alongside of me. My friends all called you stupid, and I tended to agree. Look, I know that my forgiveness ain't too high upon your list, and I've always been a problem, but you know I'm just a prick, and I always will be. Yeah, 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 will be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, baby, all of my tomorrows, all my yesterdays have withered with discontent like flowers on a grave. Reminders of a moment that only served to tell that someone could have loved me once but couldn't stand the hell of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I've taken you for granted, baby, once too many times, and I could go on forever, but I'm running out of rhymes. I've ran out of excuses, ran out on the truth that I've run out so often comes as no surprise to you. But you knew what I was doing, girl, you never missed a trick, and I know you saw this coming, cause you know I'm just a prick, and I always will be. Yeah, 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 will be. Yeah, 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 oh baby, all of my tomorrows, all my yesterdays, have withered with discontent like flowers on a grave. Reminders of a moment that only serve to tell that someone could have loved me once but couldn't stand the hell of it. Yeah, 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 of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So forget just what I told you. Look, I'm doing it again. I'm just running off my great big mouth to the detriment of man. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't blame it on the drugs. Seems when I'm feeling nasty, then you suffer twice as much. Go tell me I'm a loser, cause I don't know when to quit, and I don't know when enough's enough, cause you know I'm just a prick, and I always will be. Yeah, 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 will be. Yeah, 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 I'm just a prick, girl. Yeah, I'm just a prick. I'm just a prick, girl. I'm just a prick. I'm just a prick. I'm just a prick, girl.
This is Joe,
Steve.
James, and we're Struck Down by Sound, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy, the only basement you'll never want to leave.
Oh my gosh, he's right.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
All right. That was original. I like that one.
Want to try another one?
Sure.
Sir.
Here we go. Take two.
Yeah.
This is Joe,
Steve.
And James.
and we're Struck Down by Sound, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy, the only basement you're never going to leave.
I'm not leaving.
I've been here for 20 years.
I saw you standing there and you were surprised. There were tears filled your eyes. I couldn't contain myself and I had to ask you I've been accused of letting a couple people down. As for promises, hell, broken a few. I never felt this way about anyone like I feel about
Bootsy.
Hi, Bootsy. How's Bootsy tonight?
I liked that. I liked that set. That was Atomic Lip Balm, Jim Williams, and Midnight Kahuna. What'd you think, Nico?
I like all of it.
I like the Prick song.
Well, he just admitted, I mean, he just sometimes you have to admit things like that.
Yeah, well, you all out there know who he's talking about. If he's talking about you, well, that's just the way it goes.
Oh, Bootsy, you want me to...
I thought you were speechless there for a second, Nick.
I was. We're having a great time tonight in the basement. I hope you guys are too. We are bringing you the best indie music in the whole world right here on Kid 92.9. One of the best rock stations in the whole world right here in Rolla, Missouri. Next up, we do have some great indie music for you. Out of St. Louis, Missouri, to start out the next set, the Saturday Brothers are going to do a tune called Read Your Mind. And then after that, out of Surrey, British Columbia, Canada, a band, well, Kim, how do you say that?
Kondrashoff. Kim Kondrashoff, and the tune, Edgewise, is being sung by Sandra Cappadoca.
Wow, I'm glad you could say that.
I don't know if I said it right, but I probably came close.
And then out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, a band called Full Blown Electric doing a tune called Just Another Day. So, yeah, sit back, relax on this one. You might not be able to, but this is going to be good. This is a Saturday Brothers doing a little Read Your Mind.
You've already said enough. 'Cause I've been reading between the lines, and I can't read your mind. 'Cause every day there's something new, another game we'll play it through. I'll open the door and let you out. 'Cause here's the freedom ringing out loud. 'Cause I've been reading between the lines, and you say, oh no, can't read your mind. 'Cause I've been reading between the lines, and you say, oh no, can't read your mind. Is truly seem to me. Crystal clear and black and white. There's no need for this fake fight now. 'Cause I've been reading between the lines, and you say, oh no, can't read your mind. 'Cause I've been reading between the lines.
This is Stan the Man from the K-Kid Morning Show, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy, the best indie show on the radio.
You know it's not endearing to always interrupt. Shoes.
Hey, this is Ryan.
And Sean.
From the Fare Thee Wells. You're listening to the K-Kid Basement Tape Show, the best show on the radio, with Nick and Bootsy.
All right. That was, full-blown electric from out of North Carolina doing Just Another Day.
Mm-hmm.
And you've tuned into the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
On today.
And Bootsy.
This day. Another day.
Well, tomorrow's going to be a long Monday.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Every Monday seems long to me.
That's why we're glad you guys tune into the Basement Tape Sunday night on K-Kid, because we like to help get you through tomorrow's Monday. Well, we're going to play you guys some stuff. You'll listen, when you listen to the songs on the Basement Tapes show, it carries you through the Monday. You kind of think about what you heard. It's all good stuff. It's all good indie stuff from all over the world. And because we do play the best indie music right here from all local bands and artists, because everybody is local to somewhere. Next up, though, it's Bootsy's Pics of the Week.
Bandaza. Yeah, well, this week I decided to go through and pick out some previous live performances that we've had here in the basement and play them again.
That's cool.
So I picked out the very first live performance I believe that we had this year on show number 319 was Ryan G. and the Goodtime. Now, he told me when I first invited him from Jeff City that the Goodtime could be just about anybody. Whoever showed up was the Goodtime. And there were several people in the basement that week. And they're going to do a tune, or they did a tune called Wifey's Song. The next song is our buddy John Galbraith. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
It's John's
to you.
birthday
Happy birthday,
today.
dear John. Happy birthday to you. He came to the basement on show number 328 with his friend Amy. And he told us that this song was about her. It's called Magpie. John is out of Columbia, Missouri. And here just recently, we had a visitor all the way from White Bluffs, Tennessee by the name of R.J. Comer, who recorded for the very first time ever Outlaw's Cadence. It's one of the songs he's never recorded, but we recorded it here in the basement, and that was on show 350. So we've got Ryan G. in the Goodtime, John Galbraith, and R.J. Comer all live here in the basement.
What's the first song you guys want to do?
We're going to play one that you guys haven't heard on the radio yet. This one's called Wifey's Song.
And who's helping you out on it?
I got Shiloh and Amber singing. I got Nick Gosca back here making some noise, and then I got my friend Zach Skinner over here making some more noise. So,
all right. So this is Ryan G and his friends doing a little wifey song.
Last few days have been amazing, but not amazing, 'cause they haven't been spent with you. You know you knocked me off my feet, you know you got me head over heels for you. And now I realize that the girls that came before you all been lies, but your eyes and that smile are what's keeping me alive. It's keeping me alive, you're keeping me alive, and I don't want to die unless you're by my side for all my life. Will you be my wife? I don't want to die unless you're by my side for all my life. Will you be my wife?
This one's called Magpie. It's about a pretty blonde girl that used to talk a lot that may or may not be in this room right now.
May or may not.
That's nice. This is good. Sit back, relax. You're in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is John Galbraith.
Talking about everything all at once. My little magpie walking through the door. She's talking about everything she needs or wants. Tell me everything, I don't heard it all before. Got a feeling I'm buying what she's selling me. A hard bargain, I can't pass it up. Got a feeling I'm believing what she's telling me. Tell me everything, 'cause I can't get enough. She's got a lot to tell me. Got a lot to do. up to something that I'm missing out. Try to hear her, but I can't comprehend. Never clear her when she's near her, she can tell me how. Tell me all about it, now she's telling me again. She's got a lot to tell me. She's got a lot to do. She's got a lot to sell me. Tell me everything, but it's never nothing new. Talking about everything all at once. My little magpie walking through the door. She's talking about everything she needs at once. Tell me everything, but I've heard it all before. She's got a lot to tell me. She's got a lot to do. She's got a lot to tell me. Tell me everything, but it's never nothing new. Yeah, tell me everything, but it's never nothing new. Tell me everything, but it's never nothing new, yeah. My little magpie, my little magpie, my little magpie.
I don't know, but I've been told outlaws die before they're old. And I don't know, but it's been said, better dead than old instead. Crescent moon up in the sky, smiles at me, says I'll get by. Heaven's gate I sneak through by dawn, before the devil knows I'm gone. But I'm not a bad guy, I've just done some bad things to get by. Mama taught me to do my best. I'm best at breaking rules, I guess. Daddy said, stay out of jail. So I broke out before they set my bail. On the run, I saw the world, 'cause it's my oyster and I miss Pearl. Never took more than I need. A man is lost, he ain't got a creed, see. But I'm not a bad guy, I've just done some bad things to get by. One time I tried to play it straight, but I just kept scratching on me. Playing straight, it ain't my game. It's just crooked with a phony name. Playing straight mean the rich folks do the crime, and the poor folk do the time, and the bad folk hide behind someone. So on Judgment Day I won't be shy when they judge what kind of man was I. For the things I done, I'll take the blame, but for the man I was, I won't be ashamed to say I'm an outlaw and that's the dirt. But I help more folks than I ever heard. Bad guy stabbed you in the back, and outlaw won't fight a man who isn't fighting back. You see, I'm not a bad guy, I've just done some bad things to get by. I'm not a bad guy, I've just done some bad things. I've just done some bad things. I've just done some bad things to get by. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Little outlaw cadence there by R.J. Comer.
I just cannot believe that all of those musicians were sitting right here
in the
with
basement.
us in the basement.
Good stuff. And yeah, it's very Bootsy and I have been doing this for several years now, and it sure is a lot of fun to meet all the musicians that we have in the past. I want to remind everybody, you're listening to KKID 92.9 FM Salem, Rolla. It's just about the top of the hour, maybe just a little bit past, so I hope you guys are having a good time tonight visiting Nick and Bootsy in the basement, bringing you the best indie music in the whole world. But next up, you know what? Guess what? It's time for Nick's Pics. And that's the part of the show where I'm bringing you guys something from somebody that's probably well known, or fairly well known, but you never get to hear this stuff on the radio. And this one is, this is some good stuff. I'm not kidding. Steve Walsh. He was the former frontman for Kansas. He did the keyboard playing and almost all of the lead singing. A lot of it, I would guess. And so he's got that Kansas sound to him. And Kansas was I think they were one of the first bands I ever saw in concert back at the multi-purpose building here in Rolla back in I think that was 77 or 78, somewhere in there. But anyway, so I picked a couple of his tunes out. A brand new one off his 2017 album, Black Butterfly, called Born in Fire. And then after that, his 2005 album, Shadow Man, I picked a song out off of that called Keep On Knockin'. So I think you're going to like this. Steve Walsh from Kansas doing some of his solo stuff. This is Born in Fire.
She's a living tombstone.
Hey, this is Jason Wilbur, singer-songwriter and guitar player for John Prine. You're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
And now for something completely different.
Just the other morning, I was hanging around in my house. I had that new book with pictures of Madonna naked. I was checking it out. Just then a friend of mine came through the door. Said she'd never begged me for a scumbag before. She said she didn't ever want to see me anymore. And I still don't know why. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm an alright guy. I just want to live until I've got to die. I know I ain't perfect, but God knows I try. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright. Now maybe I'm dirty, and maybe I smoke a little dope. It ain't like I'm going on TV and tearing out pictures of the Pope. I know I get wild and I know I get drunk, but it ain't like I got a bunch of bodies in my trunk. My old man used to call me no good punk, and I still don't know why. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm an alright guy. I just want to live until I've got to die. I know I ain't perfect, but God knows I try. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright. I think I'm alright. Hell yeah. Just the other night, these cops pulled me over outside a bar. They turned on their lights and they ordered me out of my car. And I was only kidding when I called them a couple of dicks. Still, they made me do the stupid human tricks. Now I'm stuck in this jail with a bunch of dumb hicks, and I still don't know why. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm an alright guy. I just want to live until I've got to die. I know I ain't perfect, but God knows I try. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright. I think I'm an alright guy. I think I'm alright. You know I think I'm an alright guy. I really do. I think I'm alright.
All right. I think I'm an all right guy. Bootsy, do you think I'm an all right guy?
It depends.
On what?
Well, lots of things.
Oh, it's tough
Most
being
of the
your
time
buddy.
you are. Most of the time you are. And
Oh.
sometimes you're even a great guy. You're even better than all right.
Sometimes I'm like that song by Jim Williams earlier, though. just a dick.
No, it's prick.
Prick, yeah.
But the Todd Snyder song was talking about somebody being a dick, too. So.
Oh, he's an all right guy, though. He thinks he's an all right guy.
Well, he is all right.
Yeah.
Probably most of the time. And then he's probably a great guy and a prick sometimes, too.
Well, that's just human nature sometimes, you know. Hey, it's the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. We have got a great show going on tonight. It's the best indie music in the whole world. We got some really cool stuff lined up next, but we want to remind everybody we're brought to you by Merle's Music, the coolest little music store right here in Rolla, Missouri. Go on down there, buy your guitars, basses, drums, accessories, PA. They got everything.
Do they give singing lessons there?
Well, just go on down and find out, Bootsy.
They should.
Well, do you think you need singing lessons?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to give you singing lessons? I think that would
I don't want you to give me any kind of music lessons.
I think that would be a losing battle there.
You're a slave driver when you
I tell you what,
teach
it's tough
somebody to do something.
It's tough enough teaching you the bass, let me tell you.
It's been 10 years now. You can give up.
I know.
You can come up out of that teaching role.
I did. I quit.
No,
I
you
quit.
didn't. No, he didn't.
No, go on down to Merle's Music. It's the coolest little music store in the whole world right here in Rolla, Missouri. And they will take care of all your musical needs, no doubt about it. They got tons of strings, too. If you're like me and you break strings quite often, go on down there and get your strings from down there, too. It's a lot of good time. Walk in and tell them Bootsy Hambone sent you. See what?
And you can tell Merle that Bootsy Hambone wants another Customer Appreciation Day.
That would be fun.
Yes, it would. We know Merle appreciates his customers.
Yes. All right. Next up, from out of the southwest UK, a band called Blackwater doing a tune called You. And then from out of Finland, a band called Creek Road 11 doing a song called Bad Monday. Not Long Monday. Bad Monday. Okay. And then from out of Greece, a band called New Zero God doing a tune called Hell Bent on Me
Hell Bet.
to Lose. Is that what that says?
Yes.
Hell Bet? Hell Bet on Me to Lose.
Yeah.
You know what? That was probably...
Push them glasses up that nose.
That was probably the devil had something to do with that.
Possible.
You're not kidding. Here's Blackwater doing You.
everybody. This is Mike LaPon from Symphony X and Mike LaPon's Silent Assassins. And you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
This is Jared,
Kyle,
Andy,
and Bobby.
And we're Emma Rose. And you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Woo!
So, let's hear it. Hellbent don't make him lose, and now I have to choose. It's you or me, my babe, but we'll learn the hard way. You're wrong when I am right. You say black when for driving drunk. Life is bittersweet and I'm out of luck.
Bootsy, how you doing tonight?
I'm here.
Are you? Do you have any shout-outs to put out?
Well, no, I used mine up at the beginning, shouting out to the fellows from Trilogy.
Well, I'm just going to put
and to my brother Dale and to his friend Fran. Oh, I forgot my mom. Hi, Mom.
I'm going to put a shout-out to my guitar-playing buddies, Charlie Elliott and Lightning Fingers, that are in the basement visiting tonight. And I would like to put a shout-out also to all you guys that are listening tonight. We appreciate you guys tuning in to the best indie show on the radio, the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. And we do have some good stuff still lined up right now. Next up, Pint and a Half, a band out of, how do you say that? Colorado.
I think it's Salida.
Salida, Colorado. Doing a tune called 3 Chords and a Roof. And then after that, out of the Netherlands, a band called
Ugochill.
Is that how you say that?
I think so.
Okay. And it's a song called Beloved. And then from Toronto, Canada, Snyders of Truth.
Synnners.
Is that how you say that?
I believe so.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Doing a tune called Take My Hand. This is some good stuff, though. I think you're going to like it a lot. It's the Basement Tapes, and this is Pint and a Half.
This old shack, it leans a bit, got splinters on all floors. When a north wind blows, it whistles through the doors. No king-size bed, no internet, no big screen color TV set. Honey, if I could, I'd give you something more. Don't we know the things that really matter? Love lives here and we're the living proof. When we sing in harmony, well, we both know the truth. All we need in this whole world is 3 chords and a roof.
floor's caving in. The trees are dead, the paint's a little thin. The yard's a wreck, the trash is full, the fence it leans a touch. Tumbleweeds as tall as me.
That ain't saying much.
Don't we know the things that really matter? Love lives here and we're the living proof. When we sing in harmony, well, we both know the truth. All we need in this whole world is 3 chords and a roof. That really matter. Love lives here and we're the living proof. When we sing in harmony, well, we both know the truth. All we need in this whole world is 3 chords and a roof. Don't we know the things that really matter? Love lives here and we're the living proof. When we sing in harmony, well, we both know the truth. All we need in this whole world is 3 chords and a roof. All we need in this whole world is 3 chords and a roof.
And a dishwasher and light switches and a furnace and a queen-size bed.
This is Trent Chase, singer-songwriter straight out of Salem, Missouri, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes show with Nick and Bootsy, where the good music is on your Sunday night.
is Christiana, and you're listening to the one and only Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy on the radio.
Man, the best indie music in the world plays right here in the basement. We're glad you guys tuned in tonight. We want to put a special shout out for our brother Big Mike down in Steelville. He wants to put a shout out to everybody out there that he knows, and I love you guys. So That's just the way it is, too. That's the way it should be. And, you know, we love you guys listening to the Basement Tapes with us, too. Bootsy Hambone especially enjoys it because she has orchestrated this show for so long.
Orchestrated?
You really have. You have choreographed and everything.
I'm the show grunt, man.
No, she does it all. And she puts it on YouTube, and she puts it on, the links on the Facebook and everything. She is a genius at the computer. She's a techie, no doubt about it.
You know that it's almost Christmas, and why do I get the feeling that there's something special you want for Christmas, and I'm getting buttered up right now?
No, I don't. No. I don't want anything for Christmas. Just
yes, you do.
No, I'm good with what I got already. Yeah.
You need a trolling motor.
Well, I need a trolling motor for my little blow-up boat. Yeah. That's about it. That's all I need. Yeah. And Bootsy. That's all I need. Okay. So, what do you guys need for Christmas? You guys should check us out on Facebook. I'm not kidding. You should get on Facebook sometime and just type in the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy and check it out. Bootsy puts all kinds of really cool stuff on there, and it is a lot of fun. We do have and we do have a website too. The Basement Tapes with nickandbootsy.com, right, or .rocks. Whichever one you want to check out. It would be, I think you guys would like it.
Do you realize that this year we're going to have a show on Christmas Eve and on New Year's Eve?
That is going to be fun.
We should have a party.
We're going to have several parties. Yeah. And we hope you guys will join us too. So, Bootsy, what have we got left?
Well, we have one of my favorite covers by the one and only Nicholas Thomases.
Where'd that come from?
It's Nick Thomas's version of Little Red Rooster. I love it. And that's what we got, and we're done.
Well, we're glad you guys tuned in to the Basement Tapes tonight. We hope you have a great week this week. Hopefully tomorrow isn't a long Monday.
Or a bad Monday.
Yeah.
Got a little red rooster, too lazy to crow for the day. Little red rooster, too lazy to crow for a day. He keeps everything in the barnyard upset in every way. The bark now. The hounds begin to howl. The dogs begin to bark now.